Ashley Heidemann from JD Advising. Before we dive into our video, let me give you some background on our completely free law school prep course. You can find a link below and sign up to access it right away. And if you find this video helpful, please like and subscribe to our channel. As of this taping, we have literally thousands of students enrolled in this free law school prep course. We're also very grateful that students rated this course an average of 4.76 out of 5. This course is posted as a free resource on the Law School Admission Council, or LSAC's website, and was just mentioned last month by U.S. News & World Report and the National Jurist as being a helpful law school resource. It has also been promoted by the National Black Law Students Association, Phi Alpha Delta, and various law schools and undergraduate institutions across the country.
The purpose of this video is to help you see how you would fare on call using a traditional Socratic method approach. Before you can gain anything from this video, make sure you've already read the Queen v. Dudley and Stevens case. Thus, if you haven't already read that case, please pause this video, read the case, and then come back to this video. I'm going to ask questions that a law school professor may ask in response to this assigned case reading. For you to get the most out of this lesson and video, we suggest that you either pause this video after I ask each question, and you can try to test yourself to see if you know how to answer, or you can try to quickly respond and keep up with the video. Do whatever works best for you. Again, the whole purpose of this video is to try to give you some experience with the types of questions that a professor may ask in response to the assigned reading. Let's get started. Who is the plaintiff in this case? Who are the defendants? In this case, 4 people were cast away at sea. Who were they? How far from shore was their boat? Did they have water? What food did they have with them? After 20 days of not eating very much at all, what happened? Dudley and Stevens killed Parker, but Dudley and Stevens and Brooks ate him. Why wasn't Brooks punished? Doesn't it seem unfair that the man that does not do the dirty act of killing but still feasts on the boy isn't punished too? The case says the jury issued a special verdict. What is this? According to the jury, what would have happened had Dudley and Stevens not killed Parker? Who did the jury say would have died first? Did the jury find that there was any ship or prospect of relief in sight? According to the jury, was there any reason to kill the boy over anyone else? Were Dudley and Stevens acting in self-defense? Did they think Parker was going to kill them? What was the holding in this case? What was the sentence? Is it fair that they were convicted of murder and sentenced to death? What about the fact that they killed 1 person to save 3 people? If not, according to the jury, all 4 of them would have likely died. Wasn't it necessary to kill the weak boy to save the rest of them? Doesn't it make sense that if you can save 3 lives by sacrificing 1, you should? Now, for those that think the answer to that question is yes, and that this case turned out wrong, and that if you can kill 1 person to save more, consider this. Let's say you're going to your annual checkup at the doctor's office. The doctor does all of his usual tests and says that you're in great shape. You're perfectly fit and healthy. The healthiest patient he's seen all day, in fact. The doctor happens to have 5 other patients who desperately need organ transplants. 2 of his patients need a lung, 2 need a kidney, and the last patient needs a heart. The doctor gets an idea. He kills you and gives your lungs to the first 2 patients, your kidneys to the 3rd and 4th patients, and your heart to the 5th. This way, he saves the lives of 5 people and kills only 1. Is this legal? Should the doctor get the defense of necessity? For those that think this case turned out correctly, and that Dudley and Stevens should be convicted of murder, How would you analyze this opinion in the context of conjoined twins? There was a famous English case of conjoined twins, Mary and Jody, where Mary, if she was not separated from Jody and killed, both twins were ultimately going to die. The court said, against the parents' wishes, that it was okay to kill the twin Mary to save the twin Jody. How is this justified? In 2009, Scott Roeder killed George Tiller, a doctor who was famous for performing late-term abortions. Roeder killed Tiller during a Sunday morning church service to prevent Dr. Tiller from performing more abortions. Roeder said that he killed Dr. Tiller to save the thousands of innocent unborn babies that would have otherwise been murdered by Dr. Tiller, and he tried to use the necessity defense. What do you think? Now, getting back to this Dudley and Stevens case, how did Lord Coleridge justify his decision given their great temptation? I mean, in some ways, we can't help but feel a little bit sorry for Dudley and Stevens. Who knows how we would have acted if we were in the exact same situation? The case talked about drawing lots for who had to die on the 18th day, but they didn't ultimately end up doing this. What if they had actually gone forth with the drawing of the lots for who was to die? What if they did and Parker was chosen, so they killed him? Would the result change at all? Last question. What if using that last same scenario, the parties drew lots and then immediately after Parker was picked, he disagreed and he refused to be killed? Then they hunted him down and killed him anyways. Is this the same outcome? All right, that brings us to the end of this video. Hopefully you found this helpful in gauging how you would have fared on call in relation to the assigned rating.